Salutations everyone, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of mine. This is Let's Play Shining Force. That's right, I'm finally taking on the game Shining Force. But before I get started with Shining Force, I just want to show off this game that I am technically playing Shining Force from. That's right, I'm not just playing Shining Force by itself, I'm playing it from, a Sega Genesis collection sort of game. That's right, all the classic Sega Genesis games, or at least a lot of the majority of ones, are from this game right here. And yeah, there's a lot of Sega Genesis, game things and whatnot, like the Sega Flashback, the Sega Mini, all kinds of, Sega Genesis sort of gameplay sort of things and whatnot. And this is the one that I'm playing off of because, what can I say? I mean, there's a good collection of games on this. I mean, there's the original Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Vector Man, Shining in the Darkness, Shining Force 2, and plenty of other games that are absolutely fun that I remember playing on the Sega Genesis. So, there you go, guys. That's it. Sega Genesis Classics. It's a very, very interesting collection of Sega Genesis games. So there you go, guys. But as you can see, I'm starting it up right here, and I can show you all the collections right here. As you can see, those are my favorite games I labeled right there. But you can see all the games right here. You got, columns, you got, you can pretty much see. I'm going through them really quick and everything, but nonetheless, this is how I'm actually playing Shining Force. So if anyone's asking, how am I playing this game? Well, it's from this game itself. And yeah, you can see nice, good variety of games right there. But nonetheless, this is Shining Force, and I'm playing Shining Force. Now, as typical before I get started with any kind of Let's Play whatsoever, I always have an episode 0, which is this one. So, for those who don't know me, I am the Great Luth, or Luth25 as you see it on my YouTube channel. Now, Luth is not my actual name. No. It's not short for Luther or anything like that. My real name is John, spelled Jon, which is short for Jonathan, and I live in the south suburbs of Chicago. I have 2 cats, I have a typical job, I'm a custodian, and that's about it. I mean, there's not much else to talk about with me. I'm just a typical guy doing typical things. And I got into doing Let's Plays because I've seen all kinds of Let's Plays online and whatnot on YouTube and everything. People have done some interesting things with them. I decided to give it a go myself when I figured out how to do it on my Xbox, and yeah, obviously I'm playing this off my Xbox and everything. So that's how I'm able to record and everything else, post these things. I have some other techniques to basically post videos and whatnot. And my first Let's Play was Mega Man, and I pretty much went through the entire Mega Man franchise. I'm in the middle of the Mega Man X series, but I decided to give a break and do a game that I absolutely love. This game right here, Shining Force. This is the game I remember playing as a kid. This came out in 1993. Holy moly. I was 8 years old at the time? Yeah, 8 years old at the time. So you pretty much know how old I am right there from that. But, what can I say? You see, the thing about the Sega Genesis is when it came over, or when it was released, obviously it was a competition for Nintendo. And Sega always had their campaign that they kept throwing out. Sega does what Nintendo don't. And that's one thing that they did with this game. Sega did deliver what Nintendo didn't do in their system, basically. The popular game that was out in Japan at the time was Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem never was released outside Japan until, the Game Boy Advance came out. So that was so many years later after this game. And this game is very, very reminiscent of Fire Emblem. Basically, it's a turn-based, RPG, basically. You get to control your characters, move them around on, a grid. It's kind of like chess playing, sort of. But certain characters have range attacks, certain characters are close range, certain characters have special attacks and whatnot. You'll see most of that when I play through this game and whatnot. So that's pretty much the gist of this game. The thing I do like about this game versus Fire Emblem is, with this game, you can resurrect your party, you can retreat from battle, kind of regroup and retry things if you completely screw up. While as in Fire Emblem, you have a one-try sort of method, and character dies, that's it. Now, in later games, they eventually have a way of reawakening characters or reviving them and whatnot, And I don't want to go into too much detail with the Fire Emblem series. I mean, it's a very good franchise and whatnot, but Shining Force is what caught my eye when I was a kid, and I still like it to this day. It's still one of my favorite games out there. And yeah, I'm going to go through this game. Now, one of the things about this game is that it has a lot of characters in it. And I do mean there are a lot of characters in it. There's, I don't know, I could go through the list of them, but I'm going to roughly guess around 30 characters, and I'm going to show every single character off. You heard me correctly. I plan to go through this game and show off every single character in this game. So there's going to be a lot of training moments for me. I'm going to have certain battles where I'm just going to say, guys, I'm going to take a few moments, few days or whatever, and train up my characters so I can progress further and whatnot. So there's going to be moments I'm going to be stopping the Let's Play for a bit just to train my characters and then move on. And yeah, I'm going to be swapping out characters here and there and whatnot, trying to show off what party I think would probably be best for each battle and whatnot. And when it comes to the battles in this game, I do want to show off a majority of the battles. In fact, there's a lot of battles in this game, but for the most part, the battles I want to show fully are the boss battles, but some of the more vanilla fights, or some of the fights that you just have to get through to get to somewhere, or, oh, it's just some enemies, just take them out, that sort of thing. I'll probably show part of the battle, maybe part of the end of the battle, maybe part of the beginning, but I don't want to show the whole thing off. And I'm just going to pretty much give like my little strategy on how to go through things and leave it up to you guys to go through, because a lot of these battles pretty much simple as long as you know what you're doing and try to follow through defense. I mean, it's hard for me to kind of show off what's going to happen in this game when someone else can try to mimic the same things, and different things happen in this game because, well, what can I say? It's AI and all that other stuff. But I do want to show off what I can with this game. I will show off all the boss battles in this game and whatnot, and I will show off every single character because there's so many guides on character guides in this game and whatnot, and everyone has their opinions, and I understand that. Like, there are certain characters that people look at as good, certain characters that people look at as bad and whatnot. Now, me, personally, I've played this game so much, I've actually looked at every single character. I've taken the time to do that. And I realize how good each and every single character is, and I want to show that off in my Let's Play so that people know which characters are good and which characters are not good, and all that other stuff. And just kind of what kind of teams are really good and whatnot, or what I personally think. A lot of this stuff is obviously my personal opinion, but what can I say? But guys, here I am, finally, at Shining Force. This is going to be a long Let's Play. I'm pretty sure of it. And yeah, when I'm doing training, I might actually post some videos of me training and whatnot as kind of like a bonus video and whatnot, just to show you how I'm training my characters. So that way, if you're playing along with me, maybe you can train your characters as well and kind of get the same motion and whatnot, and what to do and everything else. And that also kind of helps show off that battle that I'm in, because most of the battles I'm going to be training are probably not going to be really good battles. But guys, I figured I'd just start this video, figured I'd show off that I'm indeed doing Shining Force, and this is my new Let's Play. I hope you enjoy this Let's Play. I'm going to have a lot of fun making this. I'm not sure how long this is going to be, but till the first episode, guys, you guys all take care. I'll see you all on the next one.